Is there anybody out there? Looks like Frank, Dominic, Mr. Tom, Jack, William, Market Effects, Larry John. Yeah, you know, there's a story behind the telly tonight. A very good story. Hey, what's up, Dan of Jay? You're early. I know. You know, I was here. I was plugged in. What's up, Rob? Mark? Brian? Going a little fast, Troy? Canadian Charles. Canadian Charlie. Though, formally it's Charles. Straw Pete is also formerly Straw Peter. I mean, it just makes sense. What's up, Dave? Andrew? Nice neck. Nice neck there, hot shot. What's up? I love the headstock. Thank you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Jeff. All coffeeed up. I am pretty wacky on the coffee. It's like my, I don't know, 14th jumbo cup today. Nelson, what's up? John, Pierre, Bane, Electro Omega. What's up, buttercups? Sounds good, does it? Yeah? How's it sounding? Davidas, what's up, Steve? Steve from Boston plus Gibson when? Maybe sooner than Fender. Hey, it's been crickets. Well, we'll see. On a very serious note, though, I was deeply saddened to learn of Alan's passing. I hope I got his name right, because Christ, if I didn't, I'm going to really feel like an asshole. But it's stunning, shocking, and my deepest sympathies, man. That is heartbreaking news. I could not believe it. R2, R3. Absolutely, man. No, I know what's up on that. It's tough. Matthew Baker's here. Andy Bonica, thoughts on Mesa going to Gibson? Yeah, it's kind of you know, as my British friends say, it's rather curious. But then I'd have to say, well, if I think about it, though, it's not curious at all. It kind of made sense, you know. It's like Gibson looks at Fender, who has a robust amp division, you know. Fender's amp division is pretty strong. They're one of the biggest amp sellers in the market. And I don't know that Gibson wants to be the biggest amp seller in the market and have the range like Fender does with a lot of those lower end models, you know, with the beginner and the, you know, your 10 watt solid state amps. But you know, they're saying we need an amp company, damn it. And it kind of made sense. You know, Gibson has made amps in the past, but it's been a very long time, and I don't know that they have this great rep out there. I don't know what the rep is on them, but at any rate, they just bought a company with a really amazing rep. I mean, it's hard to argue that Mesa Boogie doesn't have a pretty good rep out there for their amps. That cab cloner, that's a different story. We might give you a mulligan on that, maybe not. Yeah, and then the other one was Alexi. Is it Leho? I am just horrible with names. I'm so freaking bad. But yeah, that was also terrible. God, just awful news. So young. Yeah, so Station Unrest says Les Paul equals Marshall. You know, the other kind of angle to that, though, is that, you know, Gibson sort of sees itself maybe as a little bit more of a boutique company. Gibson, right? Where an Epiphone is more of like the consumer company. And so, you know, maybe their thought is we'll have Boogie, you know, be the boutique amp brand. Oh, thanks, Rob. Much appreciated, man. I'm trying to catch up with these. Yeah, Boogie associated more with metal than blues or classic rock. Yeah, you could be right with that. See, I'm of the generation where it wasn't. It was associated with fusion. Fusion players used it, right? You had your Valley Arts guitar and you had your Mesa Boogie amp, and that was what it was all about. The metal thing came later after the Rectifier whole series came out, but I'm pre-rec. I come from pre-rec days, and they were more of like the Fusion player's amp. You're not late, Mark. I was early. I was a little early tonight. Yeah, we did. We started early. So people seem to like the telly tonight. I almost think the picture looks a little bright. I need to bring that down a little bit. Maybe not. It's kind of bright. Yeah. But the reason why the telly is tonight is I got a message from a young lad up in Canada. Little Benjamin Coombs was like, "Dear Steve, could you play the Telecaster tonight?" And I was like, "Absolutely, dear Benjamin, absolutely." Oh, thanks, Drew. Much appreciated, man. Mesa was bad for metal until the Rectifier. Exactly. I have a Fender and a Marshall. Not that big on amps, but they work for me. Yeah, you know, that covers a lot of ground, those two brands. Yeah, a little bright, right? I almost feel like I need to bring the... Hold on. Bring it down a hair. A hair. But then it's a little too dark. See, now the guitar is okay, but I'm a little dark, you know? We'll go there. We'll split the difference. That Scottish dude, hi, from Scotland. Oh, really? The Scottish dude is from Scotland. It seems legit. Welcome. Walter Sheens. What's up, Dave Durango? What's up, David Davis? Yeti Matzi, of course. Whenever I hear that name, I think of Yahtzee. So you just got an 89 Charvel 650 XL. Awesome guitar. It is an awesome guitar. Congrats. That's a great guitar. All those Charvels from that time period are pretty damn good, pretty damn collectible too. It's going a little fast. I'm trying to catch up. How many have gone here? The Root of Amp 7 Impulse right here. I got my hand up. Greetings, Krenar. What's up, Tim Doog? What's up, Charles from Norway? Get some fans up in Norway. Very good. Staying up late. I appreciate that. Really do. Gabriel from Montreal. Yeah, I like the headstock too, right? And then let's check out. Oh, yeah. I think it's a little tilted. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Now, it's a better picture because it's close up, so it only has to get this, right? So it's a little better. There we go. Nice chime to that, right? Was RJ here? Am I okay? I'm okay. Are you okay? I'm okay. You're okay? Everyone's okay. You look tired. You know, I did not. That's funny. I did not sleep well last night. That is true. The cats. I wound up. I stayed up a little late. I was up till like after 2, and then I went to bed, and then the damn cats got me up like. I could probably check my phone and get the exact amount of hours I slept. It's probably pretty dismal. Let's check here. Because it gets it. Yeah, the 5.5 hours. I probably need more than 5.5 hours. Thoughts on the Bassbreaker 007? I like the Bassbreaker series. So that's a great amp. I do think that they have a really good, just all around, the clean, the crunch, the Bassbreaker is a good series. See if you ever used 7 gauges. No, the lowest I think I've gone is 8. I don't think I've ever done 7. Yeah, Fannie Mae melt away, right? Oh, thanks, RJ, the mad one, for the mini LP repair fund. Yeah, right there. I actually have the tuners. Came across them the other day. Got the tuners, and it's funny because I was like, I've got to straighten the neck out, but the neck is straight. It's if you look at it, I put a ruler on it, it's the dots that are a little off, right? It's just, it looks like they didn't use a straight line to drill the dot. I don't know how they did it, but it's the dots that are wacky. I was like, this is so weird. Can't get this neck straight. It's straight. I like this software. This is different software. What's up, Sawyer? Eric Johnson says, nice rosewood neck. Steve, sounds great. Yeah, I love the rosewood neck. It gives it such distinction, and it's a little different to play, a little rougher. It's smooth but rough. It's weird. It's definitely a little texture to it. You know, the most textured neck I think they make. Because, maple's very smooth. The grain isn't quite as, sunk as like rosewood. A little smoother. Did you get the new Amplitude 5? Yeah, but it's not that. Steve, roof update. I think we've decided to go with a company. I'm going to call them on Monday. There's a couple of small problems. They want me to agree to an arbitration clause, and that's not happening. No. And I'm not required to under law, so you can scratch that part out. And the other thing is, I have a little bit of fascia board that I just think needs replacing. And when they did the garage 7 years ago, they used a composite fascia board at the ends, and my God, has that held up well. It's like it looks as good as the day they installed it. And I'm like, you know what? Can we just put some of that up? The soffit's fine. Just put up the fascia and then put the gutter back up. They're probably going to charge me like another $500 to do it. But they came in $1,700 cheaper than the next cheapest guy. So there's probably room in there. And these people have been around forever. And they're like big and insured, and like they're a pretty large company. Maybe even $1,800 cheaper. It was a pretty big difference. Any guesses on the new? Favorite guitar speaker? Probably Celestion Vintage 30s. It's like an SM57, right? You just know it. And it's like, oh, hey, man. They're a great pick. On the PV back there, right there, it doesn't have the stock speaker in it, the 6505 Plus back there. It's got an Eminence Swamp Thang, which is actually a tighter coil and a little bit cleaner. But I'm going to tell you, like in the store, listening to that amp versus they had just like a brand new 6505 Plus, this sounded a lot better, a lot clearer. The other amp sounded a little more mushy, and I had the exact same settings, the exact same amp. The other thing is and I don't know if this would make any difference, but it was retubed. Clearly it had a different set of tubes in it too, all ruby tubes. Helix software, it is not Helix. Oh, someone on who's on the sofa? Oh no, that's my shirt. That's my hoodie. Steve, are you using the Boss power supply for the Mini or suitable? I use the power supply. It's a fake I bought off of. It's like 25% the price of the real one, and I am that cheap. So I just got one that's like certified for it, but not it. Quad Cortex, so close! Listen to that. Just to show you the dynamics. I'm gonna come out and say it right now. This is the first software I've heard that I think is in the same room, the same playing field, the same whatever level, whatever friggin' metaphor you want to use for it, as THU. To me, prior to this software, it was THU and everybody else. This software is the only software that I'm like, THU and this software, you're kind of there. My only complaint about this software is it's extremely limited. There's not a lot to it. It's pretty. It's pretty. I mean, compared to THU, it's like 1/100th as much. Maybe less. It's got like 3 amps instead of 150 amps. So, but I just think it just it just sounds good, and it takes those dynamics, Seen a lot up there. Can't be talking about Helix Native then. No, Helix Native is much larger. Helix Native just had an update that makes it sound a lot better. But Helix Native is still in the group with like Guitar Rig 6, Amplitube, what's the other one? Guitar Rig 6, Amplitube, and Bias Effects, right? The one with all the effects suite. The thing about the new version of Helix is that you've really got to work the pedals, all right? You go to a sound, you're like, my God, that doesn't sound good. But then you realize it's got like a half a dozen pedals that are off. And you start messing with some of those pedals that are off that are part of the chain, right? They took the time to add the pedal. You just have to go and turn the pedals on, and it opens the sound up much, much, much better than I was getting in the past. So I'll talk about Helix at some point, because the new native update it's a really good update, the 3.0. But this is Helix is far beyond amplitude and bias. I'll give you that. You know what? It's in between, but I still think on sheer sound, THU is like kind of the one to beat, right? They're the one that consistently has given me good tone. But this one's really, really good. And the answer is, drum roll please, the answer is the Archetype Nolly. The Archetype Nolly. I got a 14-day demo. I'm going to do a demo of it. It's the Nolly, y'all. It's Nolly. And then when I'm done with this, I'll probably try out some of the other ones. But I just wanted to try one out. And I downloaded and installed it. And I got to say, so although it's Neural DSP, I think Archetype is the actual company that developed it, right? Because they also have Fortin. It almost feels like, I don't know that, I'm not really sure what the relationship is between those companies, because they list different brands on their website. I downloaded the Archetype Nolly, Nolly, Neural DSP. I'm going to try Plini next. But here's the thing. It's a fully working demo, but it times out. And so I didn't want to get them all at the same time and then have to rush through and try and do like 5 videos at once. It would be much better to space them out. Download, the Nolly, use that for a couple of weeks and record it. Then try the Plini. I think they have an Abasi and I want to say it's Corey Wong. I'm going to say those are the 4. And if they're as good as this one, did I see my man Aljon in here? What's up, buddy? Aljon! And that is Al. My Disney buddy, too. See you, Krenau. Thanks for hanging out, man. Okay, so this is, I'm getting some good info here. Nope, it's all Neural DSP. Akara says that nope, it's all Neural DSP. The artist series is called the Archetype. Okay, so see, I didn't know if Archetype was like the developer, just like they list Fortin. So I'm like, oh, so it's like Fortin, like the developer, and Neural DSP is just sort of like the distributor, right? The clearinghouse. Wasn't really sure how that goes. Yeah, Plini. Like Genie. Do you ever feel any latency? Latency of Helix native, even with proper drivers, feels like latency of old iOS. No, it shouldn't be. Check your buffers. You might have to just lower your buffer to raise it up a little bit, but it shouldn't be. No, I don't get. I'm good. I'm good on Helix. I don't really get it. What's up, Mickey? Settlemeyer. Neural DSP is supposed to come out with a pedal at some point. I think it's out. Yeah, the quad cortex. Hey, what's up, Ethel? Did you have to do a lot of tweaking to get your sound? No, not really. What you'll find is that there's these sections at the top. Took me a couple seconds to figure it out. And what you do is you click those sections. We can go through a bunch of patches if you want. But you have to click those sections to enable them. And then like this has like, I think it's a compressor in the distortion box under the effects. Oh no, a compressor, an overdrive, another overdrive, and a delay. And then the outboard effects after the speaker is a delay and a reverb. And the delay is stereo, which you can hear the old ping-pongy. And then the amp just kind of looks like quite frankly, it kind of looks like a PV. Right? It kind of looks like like a black head with a... But that's the default patch that I went through, and I think I turned the delay and the reverb on. Right, because you can... And then the reverb on. And then the delay on. You have the sound from monitors and headphones. Just headphones. It's quiet in here. Just the good, it just sounds like in the air. How fast can you downpick? Not very fast, It's like I naturally want to go back to an upstroke, a combo, It's hard. It's like wicked hard. Again, it's one of the few ones that when you back off, I'm trying to catch up here. That just sounds good. Charles says delay is awesome through headphones. Yeah, I love it. It's a nice delay. I was a little not crazy about the reverb, but it's got a couple of pass filters. You got to just tighten it down, and it sounds much better. When it's too wide open, it's too shimmery. It's too metal tanky, right? It's too wide. You gotta bring it back. And boomy. It does not sound good, but it does for some patches. Are you planning on buying it after the trial? Maybe. I kind of like it. Maybe Neural DSP will notice all the hard work I put in and give me the rest of them and the quad cortex. Come on, guys. Do you have the Ace Frehley signature Gibson? I've never owned one. I never owned a signature Ace Frehley. That's one I never bought. I did a video years ago, but that wasn't my guitar. Which I say countless times in the video. So, if that's the video you're thinking of, let me go through a couple of patches. Just for, we'll check it. That was default, and I turned the delay and the reverb on. Let me go to, again, it's, then, bright. Again, a lot of these are going to have, that's literally called chugga. See, there it is. It's a little wide. Let me check their tuner here. Oh, yeah. Pretty good. It's like a little bubble. In there. It's not neat. Might need a little bit of lube. Yeah. If you're going sharp after you tune. Yeah. Yeah, leave it alone. There it goes. Yep. Well, it still doesn't want to. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, little delay. It's not the software. It's the nut on the guitar. Ew. But can I? Again, the same thing. Very mid-centric. I want to bring that cut. Again, when they're dry, That's just too much reverb, though. Again, like that, it's too like a nice pick to the forehead. That's bright, huh? Now the complete opposite. Again, mix too high. I gotta cut those a little bit. And then it's got a delay there. That's a little high in the mix too. Bring that back. Yeah, it seems like all of them, they put the effects off. I think these are all either the same or very similar amps. That's a little different. That's like a lunchbox head. Yeah, they're all pretty much similar. A little darker. And how many presets are there? Like, how far through am I on this? Oh, actually, there's quite a few, yeah. Wow, there's actually quite a few, yeah. That's pretty cool. So where am I on that? Right, this is... So you can hear the single coils trying to bust through. That's pretty good. Again, just too high in the mix. Maybe even a little less than that. Anyway, we'll leave that one for a little bit. All right, back. I'm back! Yeah, you thought the amplification was a good one? I think that was a pretty good one. Should get that going again. Opinion about the Iceman and the Xiphos. Well, the Iceman is a classic design. Maybe a little too closely associated with Paul Stanley, but it is a classic design. The Xiphos is a little out there. That's a little crazy. How's John? What's up, buddy? The problem with that is I can hear it. It's got quite a gate. That was a good thing about the default one. That's the default. And then, yes. But you got to bring that. And cut that a little bit. And then the same with this. You just got to bring this back. I think that's even a little higher. Yeah, Aljon, there's a bunch of new. What you got the Prophecy series out. The Prophecy series is out, and you got some Kramer news coming out soon, right? Oh, right, and the Gene stuff. That's right. Oh, thanks, Benjamin. Oh, that's the Steve Party. Greetings from Michigan. Oh, greetings, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, new Kramers. Here's the digital NAMM ripoff. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. It depends on how well they can stream that stuff, right? What's up, Kush man? Yeah, that's right. Gene did an interview with I think Agnesi, right? Like a Zoom call. BC Rich says he had no luck getting registered for the virtual NAMM. They might be out of spaces if they want to preserve a quality product. They can probably only have so many, I'm not really sure what they're using for streaming. If they're just using YouTube, then they should be able to do it because YouTube can handle it. So what are the dates of the virtual NAMM? PRS is having a big deal stream on the 14th on YouTube. PRS YouTube event next week at 7. Should be cool. Yeah, but when's the NAMM event? Is it the week of the 15th or the week of like the 21st? Right, the 22nd. Oh yeah, who won the Rams game? Rams are up last time I looked. Rams just scored again. It sounds like the Rams are gonna win it. Did you watch the Indy Buffalo game? That was an insane game. It was a really, really, really good game. I mean that score went back and forth and back and forth. It was pretty engaging game. If it's virtual, how can they run out of space? Because you can only connect so many streams at a time. Trust me, streams can run out of space. X amount of connections, X amount of bandwidth. You know, are they going through YouTube? Because YouTube can handle the bandwidth. They going through some private company and doing their own stream. And they're going to try and do something. I don't know what they're trying to do. But, you know, people get crazy ideas like, you know, we won't go through YouTube. Well, YouTube is one of the few companies that has the kind of bandwidth to handle that kind of traffic. I'm assuming they're going to try and use, YouTube. I think any other provider, you know. Hold on, I'm getting breaking news. Breaking news. Oh, it's coming. It's coming through. I think it's making its way. Oh, nice. Oh, for real? That second one, like for real? Okay. Yes. I'm talking about number. Listen, I am focused on number 2 right now, okay? And not the one you're thinking of. Oh my God. Dude. Oh my God. That's hot. That's wicked hot. Notice the word wicked. It's an adverb. Yeah, I won't sleep again tonight. Damn. No, I was getting some late breaking news, and oh my God, it's literally that second one. If that's true, stream come true. I'm sworn to secrecy. I'm almost afraid to look again. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to start top to bottom. Yes. Yes. The second one times 1,000. Third one, awesome. Fourth one, awesome. I think we talked about the fourth one before. Fifth one, awesome. Sixth one, nice, different. Seventh one looks amazing. And eighth one, a classic. That's all I'm going to say. All right, I think we might have to switch up, and you want to try it with the epi or something, a little different pickup. We're almost 8 o'clock. No, that's hot. That's wicked hot there. You thought I was slightly harassing you before. The harassment is going to reach you like an all-time high with that. You can't drop that on me. All right, you want me to switch back to the other Sim? This is that was Normal DSP. I'll say new. This is my normal one. Now, what's nice about my normal one? First of all, it's louder. That's a little too loud. I'm redlining there. That's too low. In between. That's my normal one. That's what I normally do. This is not the official NAMM stream. I know, God. But that's shocking. I'm just saying, that second one is like a dream come true. It really is. It really is. I pray you're not. You better not be messing with me, man. Bye-bye, Telly. What do you want? People like new Kramers. That's my poker face. Is that your poker face? Yeah. Like my cat, Sweetie, like... Sounds good though, right? The air guitars. I was just playing my SM1. Yeah, There's a guy on Strat Talk with an SM1 that he loves. He's up, throws it up there all the time. And he's got two of the classics. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, my God. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here we go. Forgetting the first round. Just starting from top to bottom and working through. Yes. Yes. Triple yes. Look at that thing. Jesus. Crying. Oh, God. Yes. Yes. No. Just kidding. Yes. God. It's like it's like Christmas all over again. Oh. So when's the you got to let me know when the embargo is lifted. All right, hold on. Maybe we'll switch up to pull that. I'll pull this. Go like that. Oh. It's stuck under my foot. There we go. That's why you have guitar stands everywhere. We'll go that beat. I like this. I tell you, Bobby bought one of these. He got the. Actually, I feel bad. Bobby's going through a problem with a bad seller on Reverb. He bought a guitar, and of course, the guitar that showed up does not look like the guitar in the pictures. It's all beat up. And the guy's like, "You did that," and he's like, "You've got." I mean, it looks like 10 years worth of damage. The guy's like, "You put those marks on there." Oh, he's losing it. I'm like, dude, that's why I go to Guitar Center, man. You just walk right in and say, "Give me my money back if you don't like it." Give that a second, yeah. Uh-oh, my phone just zizzed. Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh. The carnage continues. Oh, right. It's like a little different shade. Yeah, right. It's the same but different. Yeah, no, I like that. Of the last three, I really like that middle one. Man, that's nice. But of all of those, number 2 is number 1. I mean, that dude, I told you that the day I saw that thing. I was like screaming like, "Oh my God, dude, that's the one. That's the one." Let's get this party started right. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I see that. Oh, right. Yeah. You gotta let me know when the embargo. Yeah, it was a bad thing. Yeah, no, the guy was a real jerk. He's really fighting with this guy. It's I wish he had a channel with 100,000 subs that he could just go out there and put a little pressure on them. But he's fighting with them. They clearly, he showed me the picture, because he showed me the picture of the guitar, and he was like, "What do you think?" I go, "I think it's a little high." He goes, "Yeah." I go, "But dude," I go, "it's clean. It looks really clean." He's like, "Yeah, it is pretty clean." He sent me the picture of the real one. It's all chipped around the cavity. I was like, "Oh my dude, what the hell?" He's like, "I know." The guy told me I did it trying to insert the bar. I'm like, "You cannot be serious." So he's in a big fight with them, and I feel bad for him, because it's like you don't want to go through that crap. But you take pictures, you say, "Look, well, he took screenshots." He's got it. He's like, "This is the picture he sent. These are the pictures he posted." Clearly a different guitar, without a doubt. It's got a neck crack to them. The neck crack in the photo. I don't know. People. That's why I don't like Reverb or eBay, because now you're fighting with idiots. A Guitar Center, I just walk right in and go, "Give me my money back," and they do. Oh, that's hot. Much better. So it was so, I don't know, kind of brazen. Like, because you look at the two pictures and you're like, what? He showed me the guitar. I go, "That's not the guitar." He's like, "No, that's the one." Well, dude, that looks nothing like the guitar you sent me because he sent me a pic I don't know, maybe a week ago, saying, "What do you think?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's a little expensive, but you know what? It is clean." He's like, "Yeah, it's a really clean version of it." Nope. I think it was a 1990 RG560. And the guitar that's, 30 years old, unless someone really treated it like a closet, classic, like a closet queen, and it's just going to stay, never be used, which they're out there. Trust me, I've seen them. They're going to be beat up. Yeah, 30 years. "Oh, thanks, Kinkella." He's like, "Oh, yeah. I just got an extra deal on a used Japanese Ibanez Artist RG at Guitar Center, using all the tricks I learned from your 70s Mexican straight in, right?" That's what yeah. I'm telling you, man. The strategy's out there. So I think that my only worry is that I know a dude who got a guitar off of Reverb. It showed up with a snapped headstock, and they were like, "We value that repair at like X amount of dollars." And it was like, what are you talking about? So are they going to try and say, "Well, we value the condition difference at X"? It's like, no. I thought I was buying a mint condition guitar. I bought a guitar that's, a player's edition guitar. And the guy's trying to say I did it. He's like, "I don't want to hear it." Well, one of those old power strats from Canada that's been custom surmounted. Yeah, that can be a pain too. I can't delete my old listings off of Reverb. I don't know about that. You must be able to somewhere in there. No? Yeah, an RG560. Guitar Center sent me a brand new HS Gator flight case because they lost the epi case that you used, Zach Weil, was supposed to be shipped in. They've done that for me too, where the guy was like, it doesn't come with a case. I'm like, "It says in the ad it comes with a case." He's like, "Yeah, but we don't have a case." And then when it showed up, I said, "Hey, where's my case?" And they gave me a case. My 85 LP sander was a closet queen. Super clean with Tim shots. They're out there. Bobby has an RG 560 and an 88, right? So an 87 serial number. First year release. So that first gen with the sticker, right? The plate on the back, because they didn't have time to get the silk screen ready. And so they wound up doing just having plates made up and affixing them to the back. And he got one of those. It was like the day it came out of the showroom. The paint was just a tiny bit faded. I don't know that you can fix that, but other than that, it was perfect. Like the day it came out of the showroom. They're out there. Yeah, I don't know who it was on there, but it's just, hold on. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. Dude. Wow, this is, dude. That is like that's a pretty big expansion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That, my friend, is a very big year. But seriously, now you're my new obsession. He's my best friend. Oh. My lips are sealed. I am under an embargo, people. I still want to be friends with these people, so I have to be quiet, other than just to whip up a frenzy. Oh. Now I'm waiting for it to buzz again. That's funny. The crane making fajitas and cutting cucumbers. Jesus. I like the sound of that cut. Even before the pandemic, I avoided going to the Guitar Center all possible. Yeah, you know what? I like them. I like to shop and then return if I don't like. They're pretty much my go-to place for a used guitar. I very rarely buy new guitars. I mean, it's not unheard of. The Telly was brand new. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was entirely unexpected. Wow. Okay. I need a new coffee here. Oh my God. Did you hear that? I feel like that has to go a little darker. A little darker. You hear that? Yeah, the It's that's the sound. There we go. Hello. We want to bring not the brightness. Somewhere around right there. How's that looking? Let me bring the satch up a bit. Apply, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that looks good. A little better. Yeah. We need a phone cam. Replace the guitar. No way. I'm sworn to secrecy. I just heard a lot of buzzing. Oh my God. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. How many? That's. Oh, man. Who's going to be tired? What? You got a cat running back there? It's been quiet. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Damn. That is amazing. Little Daka. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna need a nap after this. That is a dead mouse, but it's a fake mouse. My cats have caught real mice in the house, and we have another mouse. We definitely have another mouse, but so far it has eluded the cats. But 2 of the cats are onto it. 2 of the cats couldn't care less. But 2 of the 4 cats are like one of them will stake out the stove like all night. Like, this stove is paying off mice. That's a great question. How long until we find out? I got to think until the NAMM show, right? The official announcement. Usually official announcements come, 7 days prior to the first day of NAMM or 3 days prior to the first day of NAMM. It's usually not on the NAMM day. There's usually a little bit of leakage right before that. My cat kills him and leaves him by the front door. Yeah, my last one of our cats used to do that. My cats will kill him and leave him by the food bowl. Yeah, who's up next? Is it Tampa Bay? Tampa Bay the next game? Gibson's still using PCB boards in their guitars. I don't know. Mine is from 2011, and it is PCB. And I haven't taken the back off of this, so I don't know what's in the epi. I'm going to assume it's not PCB. I don't know that that's anything were they doing that on the epis? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Tom Brady going to the Super Bowl again. He could. I tell you, he's been looking good. It's whether or not the whole team, that can survive. And quite frankly, I just think that, the team to beat is Kansas City. They've just looked so good. Mahomes is just a friggin' phenom. And quite frankly, I think the Bills look good. I could see the Bills going all the way. They're hot. They're really hot. Although, Indy gave them a run for their money today. That went down to the last friggin' play practically. Rams win. Okay, good. I can tell you, someone said they predict that Epiphone is going to use the Gibson headstock. This is closer, but since this was made, they've actually even made a larger diamond on the newer models. So it looks even closer to the Gibson since this one was made, which is an early production model for 2020. I think once you get past through like halfway through the year, the diamond went large. And there you go. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with. So who's the home team tonight? Is it the Bucks? Mark says the diamond on his Epi Mesa Black Beauty is huge. That's what probably forced it. Because, the instruments are very similar, and they don't want to have to make two different size diamonds. And, if you're going to make a repro of the original, then the larger diamond is sort of it. And then, now you're going to, go back to a smaller diamond for these production. It just probably made, from just streamlining production, if you're going to use the large one on the Bonamassa, rather than coloring it with the tint, we'll just leave it regular, and it'll just be a change, a welcome change, I think, for most people. They kind of like that, the larger diamond look. Of course, I now have one of the rare collectible small diamond early models, so I got that going for me. Have you noticed that without crowds, somehow the overall quality of football has improved? Well, without crowd noise, offenses probably do better because they don't have to overcome the crazy crowd noise. And so you get a better offense. I could see that. That's part of the game, is people get all noisy during, when the opposite team is on offense. The defensive home team goes cuckoo, screams like crazy, and that sometimes is enough to get in the head of the players and kind of screw up, or certainly gets them so they have to do visual signals instead of audible signals because they can't be heard over the crowd noise. There is something to the crowd noise, and when you take that variable away, I'm sure the teams are doing better. That would make sense. JP says all Epis have no PCB, they have CTS pots. Yeah. Love the sound of that, right? Those pickups sound great, huh? Really good. Do you think 2020 has been beneficial to companies keeping new stuff quiet and secret? Well, I think it's been beneficial to countries, to companies, in that people were stuck home and they found hobbies. They found things to keep themselves occupied, and guitars were one of them. And sales are up. My friends at Vola said that they're having like a banner year because everything else is sold out, and so like these smaller places fill the void while production is getting made. And from what I understand, it's been a pretty good year for the guitar industry. Really good. I, it sounds weird, but Guitar Center actually had some of the best 10 months they've had in like forever. But it didn't help because it was too little too late. Yeah, now you wonder if there'll be a. Someone said that pregnancies are babies are up, lots of babies born. I don't know if I'd want to do that. I might skip having a baby in a year with this COVID because for a fact you're going to the hospital to have that baby. So it makes you feels a little unsafe to go to a hospital right now. I'm going to need like the bone sticking out of my arm for me to go to the hospital at this point. It's like that's where COVID lives. Like, I don't want to want to go to the hospital. I didn't want to bring my kids to the goddamn physicals. It's like I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. See you in 2022. Helps if you hit the right note. Brett's actually down over the same time last year. I would think so. People don't want to get into a situation that necessitates a hospital stay. Yeah, bend it till you find it, right? I was in Guitar Center today, and they maybe had 55 or 60 new guitars. Well, they probably have a buying, other than essentials. They probably have a buying freeze going, a hiring freeze. Everything is frozen because they're in bankruptcy, right? Other than like paying the salaries, right? The electricity, the heat, the leases, right? Those things are the things that are going to get paid, the month-to-month consumables. But everything else sort of just goes on hold, and they're probably not going to, no one would want to send them stock right now for, God forbid, they wouldn't get paid on it. So they have to wait till they emerge, and then after that, you're safe. You're safe to send them stuff, and you'll get paid for it. So a Gibson LP a while back, bought an Epiphone LP, way more value for the money. Gibsons are always going to be sold out there, but the bottom line is that Epiphone make a hell of a guitar. And there's a big difference between need and want. Coming soon, Harley Benton stores in the U.S. Tolman USA stores. Really? Is that true? Tolman USA? Really? If that's true, I tell you, that would put That would put a scare into Guitar Center. Or are you just making light of the fact that they're in bankruptcy? Guitar Center in Manchester, New Hampshire had a fully bare wall. User nail. Well, they were buying up. Remember when they were having the buying sessions in the morning? So their stock, when they were closed and they weren't taking any new stock, it went from like 50,000 to about 23,000. Might have got as low as about 22,000 items completely in all the stores, right? All used. Just the used market. Then they kind of went on a run, right? They went on a real big buying spree in August and September and maybe even October to get stock in for Christmas. And they were running ads. Go, show up to Guitar Center and bring your used gear. We're having a special, 2 hours before the store opens, we're having a special sell your gear to Guitar Center, time. Show up and it's all safe and COVID safe and come and sell your gear. And their stock ballooned up to about 29,000, 30,000 items up until maybe late November, early December. And then it just started. And then it was right around the time they filed bankruptcy. It's just been forever. And I've seen new stock go up. Trust me, I've seen new guitars show up there. But they go. It churns very quickly. And their stock is getting a little lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. And now they're down to about 22,000, 23,000 items again completely. But I have seen new stock show up. Without a doubt. They just had a Gibson SG. It had a repaired headstock, but the repair was clean. I mean, it looked, you could barely see that seam. I mean, it was cracked, but it was a clean break and a clean fix. And it looked mint, and it was up for like, $650, like $649. That's pretty cheap for that. Even with the headstock break. Someone said try the other software. Yeah, I can give it a try. Let's see, we'll close that. And I think I gotta go to right here. Should a new track. So that's what the guitar sounds like. We have it all there. That's with nothing. That's literally just direct in. All right. Yeah, where is it? Nole. And then I gotta go here. has a couple of patches. Let me go back to this. It's got to be louder. Again, I just think the THU is still the one to beat, but I do like that archetype. And the new Helix is pretty good too. There we go. I think someone just said, Steve, who was that? Power lead. What's up, buddy? What pickups? These are Pro Buckers. Pro Buckers. If they catch you, you through. Using PV revalver? No. PV revalver. I don't know how much I can talk about it, but they're undergoing a change. That's all I can say. I don't know any Montrose. Sailor Mike says CTS pots, Pro Bucker pups, and a Graph Tech nut. Yeah, Pro Buckers. That sounds right. Oh, I see what's happening in here. That's why. I was like, why does it keep moving? You could probably clean them though, huh? Jeez. I was thinking this PV was doing something. Well, not the amps and the guitars and stuff, but the software. The software, they had moved it out to a separate company called Audio Media Research, but then now even that's going to change, and I think it's going to come out under a whole new thing. At some point, they're probably figuring out, what they want to do with it, how they want to release it. Yeah, I like the white too, and it's not a fingerprint magnet like the black is. Bobby has the black though, and it does look good. It's a good looking guitar, let me tell you. Bad Motor Scooter sounds like Wild Side. Yeah, you could see that. That's about the right age, right? He'd be influenced by them. I know the guitar is on, huh? So yeah, virtual NAMM this year. I hope they do it over YouTube. I don't know what their plans are. If you have to just like log into like one of their pages or something. And then yeah, we'll see what's up on the I'm gonna harass them. It's an old-fashioned harassing. Oh God, that second one. Oh, I'm gonna go to it again. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, wait, one more time. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Oh, wow. I didn't even see that before. Okay. Okay. I'm a little flush over here. Oh, is Gabor here? It's almost as bad as when sportscasters are watching games we aren't allowed to see. It's pretty much that. No, I'm not doing any demos for virtual NAMM. No. Happy New Year, Steve Yaskable. What's up, buddy? I thought I saw you go by. Well, I didn't see you. I saw someone say hi to you. And I was like, hey, look who it is. Harley says Epiphone. I think I just said that comment, but Epiphone's on a different level these days. I agree. Did I get any train sets for Christmas? No. No, God, the trains. Jesus. Imagine if you're as good now as in the 60s, you'd be a legend. I know, right? Born a little too late. It wasn't Tycho, it was Aurora. AFX. With magnet traction, which is basically magnets to keep it from falling off the track. One of my favorite songs by them. Such a great era for Sabbath is the 3 albums that Dio did, the 2 studio and the 1 live album. You know, Heaven and Hell and Mob Rules are they're both masterpieces, quite frankly. some of the best Sabbath has done. Like, actually, I think that's Sabbath with Ozzy. Yeah, that's Snowblind. What am I'm thinking of. Yeah, Snowblind. Snowblind. They're very similar riffs, you know, just a little different pace, but yeah, Love Gun. Gee, I can't remember it. God, that's a song I used to know by heart. It's such a Paul song. Can you play Trash by Sabbath? No, I don't know that one. Not off the top of my head. I only know the classics. Although that is one of their bigger Trash. I remember that, yeah. I just didn't know how to play it. How often do you change strings? Well, they have to be really black, and I'll do it, or they'll feel bad. Otherwise, I wait until a string breaks. Once one string breaks, unless I just replace it, it's a bit of an anomaly. Then I usually replace the whole set when one string breaks. I need a string company, though. Come on, Dario. Steve, I scored a 2020 EVH WG Standard. Oh, nice. In Bomber Black. Nice. No, I don't play like it. No. Usually play it in. Yeah, Something in the Universe. No, that's a... I don't think I know Rat Salad. That's a great song, though. Sabracadabra is another good one, too. Speaking of Dio, I saw Dio Dawkins and Aerosmith for $10.84. I saw Dio, I think in Dawkins. I did see Dio on the 84 tour. It might have been Dawkins that opened for him. I don't remember Aerosmith at that gig, though. You done with Clear Tone? Well, my guy at Clear Tone left, and I haven't really got any response from Clear Tone. I think they're done with me. Thoughts on Relic guitars? Only if they're done professionally by people who know what they're doing. I hate the Craigslist Relicers. They take an old Mexi Strat, worth $300, and they turn it into a guitar worth $150, and then they ask, $800 for it. I'm like, in what world do you live in? Because that is insanity. Like, he took a guitar, he destroyed it, and now you're asking for... Because Paulie doesn't Relic the same way. It just doesn't. It needs lacquer, but they're too cheap to spend the money on a lacquer guitar, and then they're worried they won't be able to get rid of it, and they don't want to invest that kind of cash. And even if they did, I have seen some horrible Relic jobs. Like, I have no idea what these people were thinking. Like, just gouged with a screwdriver. I'm like, what are you doing? You're just ruining it. 3-0 Tampa Bay. Okay, yeah, I'll catch as soon as I'm wrapping up in about 10 minutes, and I'll go watch the rest of the game. These pickups do sound really good, huh? You pulling for Brady this year? Sure. He's the only one left in there that I kind of know. It could be, we'll see how far they get. There's some good teams left out there. I still think Kansas City, I tell you, man, that's a good team. What kind of camera am I using? A Logitech 920? I think CP 920. Tampa just scored a touchdown. Well, there you go. Thanks for hanging out, J-Mac. Oh, so Bob says beat Brady at any cost. No way. Logitech C920. That sounds right. So 10-0 Tampa Bay now. Well, there you go. Missed field goal. By who? Hey, don't you know no accounts or descriptions for games are allowed? Yeah, Indy's out, though, right? I think the Bills knocked them out. What did you do with the 4K Brio webcam? I didn't have a 4K Brio. What I have is a 4K adapter to take an HDMI signal from one of my cards. But this computer is too old. And as a matter of fact, this computer is old enough. I finally hit a piece of software that when I try to load it, the whole system just slows down to nothing, because I think it needs like AXX2 or AAX2. It needs some instruction set, and I only have one. And or it needs some sort of graphics function that I just don't have, because this computer is 9 years old. It's a little old. So could be ready. Could be ready for a new one. I could probably build up a new system for about $800. It would be pretty smoking hot. Using cam mics or SM57. So for my voice, a little lav mic, and then the guitar is just direct. Missed the extra point. Are they in a dome? In fact, I have a build I have to do tomorrow. We got my son an updated motherboard because he got an Oculus, and his old system doesn't. It's got a like USB 3.0, but the new one has 3.1 Gen 2, so it can do 10 gigabytes, which is it's pretty nice 10 gigabit. It's pretty nice throughput. So I got to build that up for him. Take out his old. It's got an i5 from like 2018. See you, John. Thanks for hanging out. So I'll build that up tomorrow, and then maybe. Ever get a couch in the attic? No. We did get a whole new living room set, but no, the attic has really taken a massive hit. When it gets too old, time to bring out Linux. Yeah, on one of my old ones, I run Puppy Linux, which is about the lightest distribution out there. I can't think of a lighter distro than Puppy. Oh yeah, Evil Woman. What am I thinking of? They're not all super easy, but they're not very technical. I only had the straight up riffs. I have an i5 in the garage with 16 gigs. This is an i7 with 16 gigs of RAM and all SSD. The problem is that it's a 3770K. Pretty weak. My other thing system over there is it's at least a Broadwell. This is old. This is like what is it? Yeah, that might be like a Broadwell. And then the one over there, or Haswell. I think it's Broadwell. No, Ivy Bridge. And then the one over there is Skylake. And then my new system here, that's Comet Lake. That's 10th gen. But I can't stand using laptops for music systems. It makes me mental. I don't like it. That's probably like the fastest system down here, but I don't like to use it. And then the attic system is really dedicated just for video editing. So, I could throw together an i5 for about $800. It would be pretty smoking. Have you gotten into XMP profiles with RAM? Well, the only way you can get the RAM to run at the speed you bought it at is to run an XMP profile. I have to run that in the attic system, or else it runs at it won't run at 3200, it runs at like 2666. Oh, look who's here, my nerf herder. Why are you using such a scrub computer? Well, here's the thing. when you take the processor in this and you go to like one of the GPU comparison sites and you enter the i7-3770K and then you load up the 10700, which is the 10th gen, the speed increase is like 21%. And you're like, really? Nine years later, and we're up a whopping 21%? It's like, it just feels not worth it. The problem is that it's lacking the instruction sets. Can't you get an external monitor for the laptop? Yeah, I could, but they underclock those cores because they don't have very good cooling. And the more you use them, the more they underclock themselves because they start to heat up. And so they go into like a thermal protection mode where they're constantly like underclocking, right? They change their multiplier, right? It's a vacillating multiplier. And that gets down to, low numbers. Instead of running at, 20x, you're running at like 4x because they have to, keep the heat to a minimum. They can heat themselves up to the point where they melt their own solder connections. So that's why I like desktops. Desktops, you can just run them at full power, and they run great. And if you have a good, believe it or not, if you have a good case, a quiet case, it is quieter than the laptop, because when the laptop really gets going, it starts to whip up its fan. It's such a small intake and outflow that it starts to whistle. You hear like, as it's like, cranking up its internal fan to cool itself off. It's actually louder than my friggin' desktop. Well, THU sound is good when not running it through a vintage PC. No, you need a vintage PC. In fact, I just put the tubes in this PC. It's running great. And I had the pilot light reset. So. One of my computers is still on Vista. Vista was a great operating system as long as you had a decent video card. The problem was with Vista, they very sneaky, allowed certain systems to be approved for it, and they just weren't. They just didn't have the video power necessary to run it. And God, they ran awful, and they crashed all the time. It was horrible. That's why Vista got such a bad rep. They needed to stick to their guns on approving systems. Steve, you lost me at hello. Didn't know you know all this stuff. Well, the main thing is that I got my son a new NVMe M.2 chip, for the, what are those, PCI 3.0 X times 4, right, slots, the M.2s. And I plugged it in. He was getting like 2 megabytes a second. I was like, that's garbage. On my slow NVMe, I'm getting 1,800 megabytes per second. And on my fast, I'm getting 3,600. And the new round can do like 7,200, 7.2 gigabytes of transfer per second. And so I was like, you need a new Mobo. We'll rip that out. We'll stick a new one and we'll be good. Be all good. He's like, I'm worried about it. I'm like, there's nothing in it that can break that I can't fix. And using a tube vacuum. Well, there was a tube vacuum computers. Computers started out as tube vacuum. They didn't go solid state until what? I'm going to say the 70s? Yeah, M.2 is huge. Just for the friggin' random read-write. I mean, you're like, how much faster is it? It's like, I don't know, 35 times faster? Like, that's pretty good. Admittedly, that's a pretty big increase. Playing your Frankie lately? No, but I just talked with Vola. They're sending me out a guitar. I'm going to have a live show with the guy from Vola soon. They're sending me out something from the new lineup for, for 2021. And what else can I tell you? They got the neck that they are still working on. They've sanded it down. He was telling me, he's like, it's not going to pop. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. Make it pop. Okay? I'm going to need some. So he talked that when they do some relic work on some of the Acacia guitars, they use a stain to bring it out. There's a process that like darkens it up and then they sand it a little bit and it brings the flame out a bit. He goes, we can probably, give that a try. So it should look good. Oh my God, it's at 9:02. I should probably call it a night because I got they probably want to get out of their timeout, and I'm a little hungry. I think it's time to have a little dinner. It's like 9 o'clock. It's time. All right, dudes. Yeah, I knew Vola. It's another roasted maple neck one. I'm really excited about it. I could have gone white or blue. I went blue. I think I like the blue. All right, dudes. I will see you guys in a week. Have a touchdown Washington. Okay, so they're making a game of it. There you go. So it'll be 7-9. Have a great weekend, James. All right, guys. Have a good one. No, you rock. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in a week. Until then, rock on. And here we go. Later.